Well, I'm live this time, but yeah. So hello, folks. Hello, Instagram. My name is Keenu the Woolly Lemur, and although this is still Sam the Mini Yeti live, Sam has actually decided for Lemur Week that I should be the host this time around. So yeah, we are now for for today and for Friday. I am going to be the host for Sam the Mini Yeti Live. Sam is going to be taking a little bit of a rest. Sorry, still got a piece of banana in my throat, but yeah, I am going to be the host for today and for Friday. So this is Keenu Week. Lemur Week is Keenu Week. So yeah, we're up, and looks like we now have a request to come on live. So here we go. All right, and you're on the
Hey,
air.
Keenu.
Hey there, Mr. Peak.
I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
yeah, it has been a while, has it? But
Yeah.
but yeah, uh, even some of Sam's other friends have actually said it's been a good while since I got to be on the show. But for this week, Sam has actually decided he's gonna take a little bit of break and to let me host the show this time around.
Yeah.
Makes sense because this week happens to be Lemur Week, so Lemur Week is Keenu Week.
Oh, yeah. Lemur Week is Keenu Week.
There you go. Now, how have you been doing?
I've been doing okay. I was in the city yesterday, doing some running arounds, and then I'm gonna do some drawing later and work on your leverons.
Oh yeah, though that is going to be some good stuff. Actually, can't wait to see that. But of course, send those during PMs when I'm actually done with today's stream.
Absolutely.
But but yeah, and I've actually been doing all right myself. Actually, most recently I've actually found this lemur related video on Instagram. It was actually we actually shared it on our stories, but for that one it was actually a clip with these two boys that are like petting this raintail lemur,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was actually paired with some voice work done by Danny Jacobs, who is the voice of King Julian from the Madagascar movies.
Mm-hmm.
Actually he's the sound alike voice when Sacha Baron Cohen doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So we actually end up having this kind of a funny clip with where these boys are actually scratching this ringtail lemur's back, but when they try and stop, the lemur's just patting his back like, "Hey, I didn't tell you to stop."
Yeah.
No, seriously, he's just laying on his back like, "Yeah, there it is, there it is." And then when they stop scratching his back, he's like, "Hey, did I tell you to stop? Keep
Yeah.
scratching my back."
So I heard you had like this I heard you, Sam, and all the other guys had these counterparts.
Yeah. Here's the thing. We our friend Angel actually asked if we actually considered going international, particularly have some other characters that would be in other countries, like say England or even Brazil, or maybe even like everywhere around the world. But we actually but we actually have decided, at least for now, the international counterparts would actually be over in England because we actually have some friends over there, and
Oh, yeah.
they would and the characters include Sam's cousin Oliver, and my counterpart is Caden the monkey. He's a capuchin monkey.
I like cappuccino monkeys.
Mate, Peanuts counterpart is a Pika named Peter, and Willie's counterpart is a red-necked wallaby named Roger.
Ah. What happened to Stella?
We actually are still kind of thinking about that. I'm thinking maybe we might have to talk to Angel about it, but
Oh yeah. Don't
maybe
forget Breeze or Craig and
yeah,
Duncan.
we maybe for Stella's British counterpart, it could be not exactly a night creature, but still somewhat nocturnal and lives in trees. Maybe she could be a koala.
Oh, I like koalas.
Yeah, I'm not, but we might have to talk to Angel about it pretty soon. And yeah, that's gonna be those are the counterparts we actually thought about for our British co-production if we ever had it made, which would be called Oliver's Grove.
Ah,
And yeah, we actually kind of came up with the idea for Cousin Oliver after checking out some British co-productions of Sesame Street, and this includes Sesame Tree and the Furchester Hotel.
ah.
Have you actually seen? Have you actually heard of those at least?
I heard of the Furchester Hotel. I watched some of it.
It's for for a British spin-off of Sesame Street. It's actually not bad. You
I mean,
actually
Big Bird sounds a little bit the same, but he sounds more British.
no, actually no. Big Bird is still done by Matt Vogel. I could tell,
Ah,
but we still but everybody any other Sesame Street character that was brought over for the Furchester Hotel, they still sound pretty much the same. Elmo sounds the same. Cookie Monster sounds the same. The Count sounds the same. Every other new character that was introduced, like Fernella and Fergus and Phoebe, they all have English accents.
oh yeah, but hasn't Bert and Ernie made an appearance in that show?
As far as I know, no.
Ah,
It stinks though. I mean, I really, really like Bert and Ernie, but you still have Big Bird and the Count, and it's honestly not that it's actually not that bad for me. I could actually live with that at least.
I mean, and around South Africa, they have a meerkat for
Oh
Big Bird.
really? Oh really? I didn't know that. Sesame
And in
Street.
Mexico, they have this big parrot too, like Gabriella or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. Well yeah. It's I haven't seen every single Sesame Street international co-production. It's just so I don't know exactly everybody, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
pretty interesting that Sesame Street has so many different versions, at least all across the globe.
I think Brazil had this blue bird counterpart, a Big Bird, and he looked super creepy. And I'll have to show Jacob that in the DMs later.
We actually have seen that actually. It's weird. It's really weird, but actually this character now looks exactly like Big Bird. No joke. It,
Ah,
actually, here's the thing. This character was blue, but when he first appeared, it was actually done in black and white, which is that's a little odd. But but when they made it into color, no joke, they actually made this character yellow. They made him look exactly like Big Bird.
ah,
I don't know. That sounds a little bit weird to me. So what? And here's the thing. There's a version of Sesame Street in Mexico which has Big Bird's cousin Abelardo. And
oh,
guess
Alardo, I remember him.
yeah, Abelardo, he actually showed up in an episode of Sesame Street with Big Bird side by side. So if this Brazilian version of Big Bird shows up in Sesame Street, how are we going to tell which one is the real Big Bird?
I have no idea.
Okay, at least I can tell. He's the one in Brazil from Brazil would speak Brazilian Portuguese.
Ah,
That's how we could tell.
all right, Keenu. Well, I'll have to let somebody else on, but I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All
Let me
right.
know.
I might come on. Wait, are Sam and Willie come on Saturday?
We don't know yet. It usually depends, but hopefully, actually, I think I might. I'm actually, I might have to talk with Willie's handler, see what his schedule is. That's the thing. We do have Willie on Saturdays, but that's only if we actually only if we know ahead of time if Willie's going to be available. So it's not always going to happen, but but when it does, it does. So just keep that in mind.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Keenu.
All right, see you later, Mr. Peak.
You
Hey,
too.
drawing is done. And just before I finished the sentence, he just up and left. But let's see. Bear 46679 says, "Bazinga." Buzzinga. That was actually a TikTok I did when I was actually paired up with a audio clip from The Big Bang Theory. Just Bazinga. But but yeah, here's the thing. We were actually browsing through TikToks with sounds to actually pair us up with, and we actually ended up finding this one that actually was from The Big Bang Theory, and it featured Sheldon just popping in and out of a ball pit, and he was just like this: Bazinga, Bazinga, Bazinga. Yeah, so we actually ended up pairing this with this Bazinga, and honestly, it turned out to be kind of funny, really funny. And it just kind of makes sense to have me do it because I'm a really hyperactive lemur. So what else would I say except Bazinga? Okay, now yeah, so this week happens to be Lemur Week, and yeah, Sam actually wanted me to host this week, so we ended up so as I said before, Lemur Week is Keenu Week. So if be sure to keep in mind, guys, I'm gonna be here Friday as well. I'm gonna be hosting, and Sam's gonna be taking a little bit of a break. That's okay. He will be back next week, of course. And an interesting fact about lemurs is that lemur happens to come from a word that means ghost. It actually kind of makes sense because lemurs happen to be the oldest living relatives of primates. We are lemurs happen to be a very endangered species. We are the most endangered group of mammals on Earth. We actually do have natural predators, including fossa, and we lemurs are actually hunted down for bush meat, which is an illegal kind of meat. Which Tyler says, "Are you related to King Julian?" No, I'm not related to King Julian. Do you see a ring tail? Do you think I'm a ring-tailed lemur? No, I am a woolly lemur. I've made that very clear. Keenu the Woolly Lemur. Not a bear. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, I am not a bear. I am not a kind of teddy bear, and I'm also not a ring-tailed lemur like King Julian. I am a woolly lemur. Keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, so but yeah, when it comes to lemurs, I think they kind of exploded in popularity when a certain lemur appeared on TV, the one that we know as Zabu Mafu with the Crack Brothers. But yeah, Zabu was actually kind of like one of my influences. He was kind of the one that made me want to get into the internet and actually be a content creator to work with Sam and even Willie. But I'll tell you what, speaking of Willie, I keep mentioning him earlier, but not too long ago, he and I actually were having a little bit of a hopping contest. We were actually hopping all the way from home, all the way into the end of our neighborhood, and then back to see who could actually leap the farthest. And I was kind of a competitive type. I actually really do love hopping, and I could use the exercise. And Willie turned out to be kind of the fastest mammal in our group. He actually was able to hop well, pretty long distance. So, and he was actually he actually still called fair game. It was still fun. I was able to get some exercise and all, and thankfully, I wasn't able to. There was no roof above us, so I'm actually just able to hop and not worry about getting stuck on a ceiling above me. Now let's see what this comment. Rip to the lemur. Rip to the real lemur who did him. Oh yeah. We it does suck that that Jovian who played Zaboomafoo when he during that time has passed away, but you know we his family still lives on. We actually have his kids actually end up having a daughter, and you know there is always the thing if you visit the Duke Lemur Center, you could always be lucky to actually meet a someone who was part of Jovian's family. You know, that's always good. It's always the next best thing. But yeah, we can never forget such a lemur who brought joy to many kids during the 90s. He was very energetic, and he loved to bounce and play. That was what Jovian was. But anyway, but yeah, but yeah, so here's I gotta mention, but John Cleese happens to be one of my comedic influences, and one of my favorite roles that he did was actually when he did King Harold in Shrek 2. And fun fact, he actually has a fondness for lemurs, and he actually ended up having a species of lemur named after him. I happen to be a Cleese's woolly lemur, so it is kind of an honor to be named after such a big comedian. It actually makes me wonder, has John Cleese ever did any movies with lemurs? He's got to have at some point. So I am hoping to actually see if John Cleese ever did a movie with lemurs. That'd be something interesting. Oh, hang on. What does Tyler says? A legend. Oh yeah, Jovian is a legend. We're talking about two legends actually, but yeah, I we actually I it kind of does suck. We only have we don't really have any more requests to come on live, but maybe I could talk just a little bit more and then we could sign off. Okay, so I do have to I actually have to mention the big elephant in the room. When we actually when some people talk about lemurs, actually when some people talk about some lemur characters, like not just me, but also like Tangle the lemur from Sonic the Hedgehog, they actually really seem to like to ask if we lemurs like to move it. I mean, okay, yeah, the Madagascar movies are very popular, but you gotta remember you don't always have to ask about that. Like, there's always lemurs are very hyperactive, like me, but you don't always have to ask, do we like to move it? It okay, now we got a request to come on live. Okay, here we go. All right, hang on. I'll be right there. And you're on the air.
Hello.
Hey there, Tyler.
How are you?
Doing great myself. How about you?
Good.
That is really good to hear. So I bet you might know already that this week is Lemur Week, but also Lemur Week is Keenu Week.
That's true.
Sam actually wanted me to actually host for this week. So not only am I hosting today's live stream, but I'll be on here Friday as well.
Nice.
So okay, so I do have to ask Tyler, what is your favorite species of lemur?
I could say the ringtail one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that is a little bit cliche, but they're still really good. Their ringtails are always very eye catching. I but besides the ringtail lemurs, are there any kind of species that you really like?
I gotta say the woolly lemur. You.
You're too kind, man. You are very, very kind. So I thank you.
I did some research,
Really?
and you know how you said if there was any movies with John Cleese in it about lemurs?
Oh yeah, I just
There,
said that.
there is a documentary with him in it that says lemurs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I guess documentaries count. A documentary film counts. So I might have to check that out. A John Cleese documentary that happens to be about lemurs. So I
Yep.
gotta check that point.
I did that
It's
just
okay.
for you.
You're too kind. You're too kind, really, man. But yeah, okay. So okay, I gotta ask. Do you happen to be a fan of the about the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comics? Because those have a ringtail lemur named Tangle, and she's actually a really fun character to be around.
I never read none of the comics.
You have to, man. They're honestly really good stories, and Tangle, she's actually really fun to be around. She's very hyperactive, and she's very social. And here's the cool thing: her tail happens to be prehensile, which
Oh,
is
really?
which is a little bit weird if you think about it, because lemurs' tails are not normally prehensile, so we can't. So our tails cannot hold onto things the same way monkeys can.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're not like that. And why do people keep thinking we lemurs are monkeys? We are not monkeys. We are primates, but we are not monkey. Pretty. Very pretty.
It's so big I can't even fit it in the...
Yeah, it's so big you can't even fit it into the frame. Can you back up? Can you back up?
I can try.
Yeah, back it up, back it up, back it up. There you go, there you go, there you go. It's the Cinderella Castle from the Magic Kingdom. And it is very awesome.
And if you look up close...
It's Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. That is pretty darn cool.
And up top is my girl, Tinkerbell.
Uh, you say your girl? I don't know. You ever seen Peter Pan? She is for lack of a better term, she is a bitch.
And then on the inside, if you look on the inside,
Oh, what?
there's references to the movies. There's Brave.
Oh, yeah.
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
And
pretty
then in
darn.
the back, I can't show you the back, but in the back it has like Cinderella.
Wait, Cinderella's in the back? What?
Yeah, there's like different references to the movies, like Cinderella, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
A lot.
cool. That's actually pretty darn awesome. It's kind of like this whole Lego set is like an entire tribute to the Disney animated canon. That's pretty darn cool. I love that.
Yep, and I have it right next to the DeLorean.
Ooh, Disney DeLorean crossover.
Yep, and I have Lightyear.
Wait, what was that?
Lightyear.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Lego did Lightyear sets. I forgot. Dang it.
I built his last year. Remember when I was talking to you? I was building it.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. You were talking about us about it. How did we forget about it?
Yep.
Man.
I'm actually wearing a Lightyear shirt.
That is a cool shirt, actually. That's like an old school style shirt. I don't know. Is
If you
it?
see real closely, it says to infinity, and on the bottom it says and beyond.
Woo! That is awesome.
Yep. And
Okay. That is Socks, your personal companion robot. And I think Baymax is gonna sue. Socks, Baymax is probably gonna sue.
My mission is to help you, and I'm not giving up on my mission.
Awesome. That's
Yep.
great. That plushie talks?
yep.
That's awesome. E.T. phone home.
I'm starting like pop collection here too. So I have one at my dad's, and I'm gonna have one here.
Oh, nice. Okay, I have to mention, but when I have to mention, but there's a Quark Books. Okay, I said it right that time. Quark Books. They actually did like a storybook version of E.T. Like it's the entire story of the movie adapted as a storybook. And believe it or not, they weren't able to use like the image of Reese's Pieces, so E.T. just eats jelly beans.
That's a little unusual.
It's not a big deal to me, honestly. It's still candy, but that's all right with me. If E.T. can have jelly beans as a substitute for Reese's Pieces, I can go with that.
And I got some great news.
What?
Me and my stepdad are gonna go see Black Adam in 4DX.
We're gonna. We were actually talking about that. We're thinking about seeing Black Adam pretty soon.
But I'm seeing it in 4DX.
Oh yeah, 4DX. So, so let me know how that goes when you go see it. I bet it's gonna be great.
Hopefully Friday I'll be on your live again, and I'll let you know how it goes.
All right, that'll be kind of cool.
Sorry,
Let's be real. The Rock is honestly pretty. I think The Rock will do a great job as Black Adam. So let me know how that goes.
This is more his serious role. Like he's not like funny like he used to be.
Yeah, he's still. I mean, The Rock actually is known to have his movies be a little bit of action and a little bit of comedy, but this is like all serious superhero stuff. So how can The Rock do something like that?
That's true.
Just let me know how that goes when you go see it. I bet it's going to be great.
I'm gonna see it today, so hopefully Friday I'll see you again. Sorry I've been absent. I've been busy. Since I'm at my mom's.
All right, that is some good stuff. Okay. All right. Okay. So so it has been great talking with you. Actually, Tyler, I forgot to mention about E.T. Fun fact is that before Reese's Pieces, the production company actually considered having M&Ms onto the movie, but the company actually didn't turn it down.
Yeah, they could.
I was like, really? M&Ms turned down Steven Spielberg to be in a big budget movie. If you have M&Ms be in your movie, then sales are going to go like through the roof.
Exactly.
That's what happened when with Reese's Pieces. They got their product to be in E.T. and then whoop, sales skyrocketed.
Do you want to hear another fun fact?
What?
Have you seen Star Wars: The Force Awakens?
Yeah, I have.
Did you know that if they walk into the area, where Maz Kanata's castle is at?
Yeah.
When they walk in there, you could see them have ET on a spit.
Oh wow! No way.
Like they're
oh
cooking.
no! E.T. species on a spit. Oh no! Oh no! Actually, wait a minute. There were some of E.T. species in that that council meeting room, whatever that was, in the Phantom Menace. So wait a minute. What kind of universe does E.T. live in where his species could be council people, but also be eaten like cow meat. What kind of universe is this? I don't know, man. But
I guess they went out. I guess they went out of line and just they had to do something about it.
Anyway, Tyler, it's been great talking with you. But we do have one more request to come on live, so just let us know how Black Adam goes, and we'll talk to you Friday, hopefully.
You got it.
All right. So
All right.
see you later, Tyler.
See you later.
Okay. All right. So all right. Here we go. All right. And you're on the air.
Hello?
Oh, what? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah! Gonzo
Hi!
on the show. What?
What?
We got Gonzo. We got the great Gonzo on Sam the Mini Eddie Live on Keenu Week.
How you doing?
Doing great, actually. How about you?
Me and Camilla always, we're doing pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, that is some good stuff, actually. But so what have you been up to?
Well, I've just been chilling here in my house and, with cheese bun, it's just having fun. We're hanging out.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
How are you?
Doing great. I think it might be the third Muppet character who actually has been on Sam the Mini Yeti Live. We've had Kermit the Frog a couple times since, and we also had what was it? We also had Beaker on the show, but not you. We've got Gonzo, Beaker, and then Gonzo. So wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is pretty amazing. And this is pretty amazing for me. Kermit and Beaker got to talk with Sam, but you get to talk with me. And it's on Lemur Week. Lemur Week is Keenu Week.
Oh. Okay. But what's your name? I don't know your name.
I just said Keenu the Woolly Lemur. That is my name.
Oh, that's your name. Oh. That's a cool name. I like it.
Yeah, Sam the Mini Yeti usually is the host of this show, but because this week is Lemur Week, and I happen to be a fellow lemur, we actually decided to let me take over for this week. So I'm your host. I'm your host for this week.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, but it's actually kind of rare, but I think there actually is one Muppet character who happens to be a lemur, and that happens to be Trilo from Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yes.
We we kind of have been talking about this for a while, but we have what was it? Never mind. But Gonzo, I do have to ask, is there a what do you think is the greatest stunt you have ever done as the great Gonzo?
Wow. There's so many. Well, there is one that hasn't been documented yet. That isn't on film that I've done.
Well,
It's where I get shot out of a cannon over a helicopter into a pool of mayonnaise.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be something. But honestly, I think my favorite stunt that you did was riding a motorbike over flaming hoop while you're reciting Hamlet.
Yeah, that was fun.
That.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure if some people know this, but there was a time before you and Camilla were together, you had a crush on Miss Piggy.
Yeah, that didn't go very far.
And that I actually think you and Camilla have been doing great together, honestly.
Yeah, it helps when you understand what chickens are saying.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, I don't know what I am, but I think I'm a bird of some sort. But
Actually,
nobody knows.
Actually, wait a minute.
Hmm?
You had a movie all about that. That was Muppets from Space.
Yeah, my family.
Yeah, Gonzo, you are an alien. You came from outer space.
That's right. Yeah. See, when you get hit in the head by a bunch of bulls, you kind of you kind of forget some stuff.
That happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, so Gonzo,
Huh?
I gotta ask, are you and Camilla married? Just a quick question. Uh-oh, I think I broke.
I don't. I can.
I broke Gonzo. I broke Gonzo.
Help me out here, Jim.
Oh no!
That's like that's like asking Miss Pig and Kermit, are you ever gonna have a child? I'm not gonna say anything about that.
Okay. At least you're being a little bit at least you're keeping your personal life personal. I don't know, but
Let's
okay,
keep it that way.
hey, something in my mouth. Hang on.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. All right. There we go. But okay. So, why was it you actually went from being a plumber and then to a daredevil? Where did that come from?
Well, it had to do with the toilet when I was working on it. And then it decided when I was taking a break, I guess I tightened the pipe too hard. And I sat on it, and then it shot up through the roof like a rocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Yeah. And then somebody even said, "So you had explosive diarrhea?" Ew. No.
Well, someone has a disgusting mind, yo. Just.
I know, right? I was like, "What is wrong with you?"
That did not happen to you, Gonzo. That did not.
No, it was like I tightened the pipe too much and the water pressure got too high. It went, oh,
wait a minute. We got a question on this question box. Okay, so some of you guys need to know, if you guys don't know already, usually when Sam does these shows, he usually gets like these questions, and some of the time they'll be a legit question, but most of the time they're just asking for them to come onto the show. But let's just hope that we got a legit question this time. Like, let it be legit. We want something good. Here we go. Okay. So. Wait a minute. Okay, Gonzo, we actually got a question for you. And it says, Gonzo, what was it like to do the Haunted Mansion? Ooh. Now, there we go. We got some.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so it was very interesting working in the Haunted Mansion. There were some things that I didn't even know existed in there.
Oh, yeah.
But I enjoyed it. But Pepe, he was kind of losing his marbles.
Oh, yeah.
um,
Can't forget about that.
yeah, but I found it very entertaining. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. Yes.
Yeah, so I gotta mention, but Sam and I actually had this idea for a Halloween special, and it was actually inspired by Muppets Haunted Mansion, but instead of taking place like in the Disneyland Haunted Mansion or the one at Disney World, it would actually take place at Phantom Manor from Disneyland Paris.
Yeah, that pretty cool.
And the main antagonist would be the Phantom. And here's the thing: at the ride on Disneyland Paris, Disneyland Paris, the Phantom is actually voiced by Vincent Price, but that can't exactly happen because Vincent Price had already passed away. He's long dead, but we actually thought we could use someone with a very distinctive voice and laugh. So, what if the Phantom could be played by Willem Dafoe? Like, that could be a legit good Phantom. Have Willem Dafoe do that.
Yes.
Give me a second. Let me just get this question out of the way.
It's like really right there.
All right. So, looks like we're getting some more comments in the chat wall. Oh, hello, Mr. Bear. And hello, Mr. Bear. And I am not a bear! How many times do I have to say it? I am not a bear! Do I look like I could be in the woods? Like in the woods of North America? No, I am a lemur. Woolly lemur. Is this bear month? No, it is lemur. Sorry. Is this bear week? No, it is lemur week. It is Keenu the Woolly Lemur week. I'm sorry. I had to go into that rant there. I just had to. I had to let off some steam there. Whew. There you go. And oops, sorry. Okay, good. At least you apologized. At least you gave me that. Thank you. I am not a bear. I am a woolly lemur. I am a primate. Keep that in mind. Okay. I'm sorry. Had to get out. I'm sorry for that outburst, guys. I had to get that off my chest. I'm getting tired of this.
Yeah.
However, at least that is still my nickname. Keenu, not a bear. That is still my nickname. And it's even on my Keenu the Lemur shirt.
Pretty cool.
So yeah, at least you got that. Thank you, Nimrod the Frog, for giving me that nickname. Thank you. Woo. But yeah. Hey, so Gonzo, it's okay. One more question before we decide to sign off. But okay. So what was the highlight for you to do in your Muppet career?
Was my highlight meeting all the celebrities.
Oh yeah, no, that's always a big plus. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't blame you, but I think wait a minute. We got another question in the question box, so here we go. Here. Oh, wait a minute. It's just an invite for a live stream. Okay. But okay. But Gonzo, it has been great talking with you, but I think it's about time that we sign off. Oh man, we have another request to come on live. Okay, one more. But we do have one more request to come on live now, but thanks for coming on to this show, Gonzo. And
You're welcome.
All right. Hopefully we'll talk to some other folks in the Cheese Bun Instagram page next time. So thank you for checking us out, Gonzo. So see you later.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Now, who was last? Okay. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this person to come on live. She wasn't able to come on last time, so here we go.
Hello?
You're on the air.
Hey!
Hey
Hey!
there, Sheila.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Doing great actually. So it's great that you get to come on to the show on Keenu Week.
I know, right?
And I can actually hear myself on the other end. Camilla, I can hear you. I can hear that.
Oh, you can?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
can
hear me?
sound of it. That is loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How you been?
I'm doing great actually. How about you?
Good, you?
I am doing great. And okay,
What?
now you see my. Now you only see my eyes. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Still trying my best. There we go.
I
But
can see you. I can see you now. So
okay.
tell me, how you been?
I've been great actually. I've been doing some hopping. I've been racing Willie the Wallaroo, and still eating some fruit, especially bananas.
Ooh, I love bananas.
Well,
Bananas?
what have you been?
Bananas? Well, I was talking to my best friend of all time, Sam, the mini Yeti.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. You're in California. How could you be talking to Sam?
No, on live. I'm talking about on Instagram Live.
Oh yeah, that. Right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. What are you up
Yeah.
to?
Well, I'm at my doctor's appointment right now.
Okay, so you just wanted to.
Stop by to see how you're doing.
Okay, you just wanted to check in real quick before you go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. At least but
Yeah.
if you got to go to the doctor, then it has been great that you got to check in with me real quick.
Of course.
So we'll
Of
see.
course.
Yeah. So
See
you
you
later.
soon. Bye.
So, all right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now I'm back. All right. So it has been a good live stream today. I got to talk with Mr. Peak, talk with Tyler, talk with Gonzo. I got to talk with Gonzo, and got to talk with Camilla one more time. So, okay. So thanks. So everybody who got to come and join this live stream got to chat with me. It's been great talking with y'all. And of course, keep in mind, guys, I will be hosting Friday later this week. So be sure to tune in for that. And of course, keep in mind, Lemur Week is Keenu Week. So see y'all later, folks.